Hey everyone, TimaeuSS here, and welcome to another Nikke video. So, the upcoming collaboration ReZero is going to be available on the 21st of March, and I'm pretty excited because when I saw the poster for the event, Recipe for You, it looks so damn gorgeous. Look, it's going to be a very lighthearted event with Soda, Coco, and A, the maids of Nikke, and fingers crossed, Privity as well, joined by Amelia Tan, Rem, and Ram. So, you know what? This looks pretty good. And when the character art got released, I saw that Amelia definitely got an upgrade here and there, reminiscent of A2. So far, not too shabby. However, when Ram's art got released, I was like, this looks a bit off. And I'll dive a bit deeper into essentially some of the bases of a new quote-unquote conspiracy theory. Now, put your tinfoil hat on because people are saying the ReZero collaboration is a backup rushed collaboration. So I think it's a bit far-fetched, but you know what? We'll entertain those ideas and go all the way back, all right? Go all the way back to a somewhat unrelated event back in another Korean game, Epic 7. So that's right, it's story time with Papa Tim, and let's take a deep dive into this rabbit hole and see if this game is actually, ReZero is actually a potential backup. Now, if you guys remember, or may not remember because you never played Epic 7, but 3 years ago, it had a ReZero collaboration. It had Amelia Tan as well as Rem and Ram. And Ram was the free SR unit, and those two were the SSR, very similar to Nikke. However, when the side story got released and when the announcement came out, everything just seemed so rushed. The collaboration basically was just, you know what, hello, hi, we became friends, and goodbye in 5 stages. Although the units they released are very meta and they're super strong, but they couldn't help but notice, the viewers that is, the players, they couldn't help but notice that, you know what, everything, it was just so rushed. It really felt like it was a rushed collaboration and it was just a backup because they couldn't secure something else. Now, fast forward to Nikke's current time, okay? When this first got released, people were saying that, oh my god, isn't this just the base Anise art for the promo? There's not even a new aspect to it because you see Rappy and Neon here, but I'm pretty sure I've seen this Rappy and Neon art elsewhere as well, and it's because the way they're facing, right? This is slightly angled, this is to the right, and then this is directly on. It makes sense. So I don't think we need to think too deep about this is just a quote-unquote base Anise art. However, now, next came the artwork. First, like I said, Amelia Tan's art was absolutely gorgeous. In the original one, when the eyes were a bit more apart, people said it looked a bit weird, but my focus was elsewhere, okay? She definitely got upgrades, and they look good. They look pretty good. Even the emotions, the emoticons, they look decent as well, different expressions. However, when Rem's one got released today, I was like, let's do some CIA and let's do some enhance, okay? Well, first of all, the face is alright, but if we scroll down, we can suddenly see some weird things, such as the lines here. Now, I'm no artist, okay? But this looks like it's a draft version, as in the lines aren't even straight and circles are not even, in proportion to the other parts of the art. This just looks very drafty. And even here, you can see the coloring that's coming out of the lines. Again, full disclosure, I'm no artist, but this doesn't look very polished. And even the hand looks a bit weird. I know her weapon is called the Death Grip or something, but yeah, it looks a bit off and weird. And I thought, you know what, this is just me being nitpicky. It looks fine. But when I opened up someone else's, the recent release of D, even if we zoom in, look how good the lines, the shadows, and everything else is, right? You can even see the dress and how they have the thigh gap behind and everything else. Look how detailed the furs are on the slippers. It just seems to be completely in a different league in comparison to this. I mean, even look at the hand here. You can see this just looks a bit incomplete if you compare it to this. So, well, let me know your thoughts. Am I nitpicking? Are people just grasping at straws? Because that was definitely one of the top things people took screenshots of, is why do the lines look so simple and full of small errors. Now, if any artist would come out and to clarify this, that would be great. But yes, that's point number 2, because point number 1 was the Anise art. Point number 3 is, it's kind of, I think, a bit too far-fetched, is when we talked about D. D definitely reminded me of Yor. And they were saying that the Yor was the intended collaboration, but they couldn't secure Yor at all. So what happened was that they were able to turn some of the assets and then turn Yor, the collab, into D instead. Now, personally, I think that is way off, because if you think about Spy X Family, there's Yor, and who's the other character? Because usually in a collaboration, especially with Nikke, right, we get 2 SSRs and then 1 SR. They're not going to put a male as an SR. Even Chainsaw Man himself didn't make it as the SR in Chainsaw Man. So even if Anya was the other SSR, then who's going to be SR? So if they give Anya as the SR, then Yor is the only SSR. There are no other characters I can think of. That's why I think this theory of D was supposed to be Yor, and that was supposed to be the collaboration, kind of didn't really stand off in terms of credibility. However, I do agree that the art of Rem does seem a bit rushed, and the fact that they announced it so fast, right? Literally a week. Usually Nikke announce their collaboration super early. Some people are saying that it's because they want to drain your gems before the half anniversary pilgrims. Well, if you do collaboration with some jiggly characters with humongous assets, even if they're not meta, you would drain the gems. So I don't believe that. So a week before collaboration, announcing the collab, and then of course the art, does make me feel that, you know what, is this not the intended release date of the collaboration, or is this not even the intended collab? But I don't think the previous one was supposed to be Spy X Family, and it was supposed to be Yor, but instead we got D Killer Waifu. But she is definitely top tier. I mean, just look at this art. Anyhow, I think there's enough of rambling and enough conspiracy theories going on here, and I'll just let you guys take a quick look. Of course, you can find this on their official Twitter, and you can take a look at the art. I think this is the max resolution, so you can see some, I would say these are some of the remnants of the draft copy, right? Like the different colorings, small things that are here, just seems to be drawn in a hurry, the weapon, and even the hand part. So who knows? Anyhow, I'm still personally looking forward to the event. I hope they release a meta unit. I mean, the dream is crushed between Rem and Ram to being like the schoolgirls or the bunny combo. But you know what? Ameliaton and Rem, I'll probably still pull a copy just for collection purposes. And let me know your thoughts on this collaboration. Do you think people have overcooked and definitely have overthink this event, and whether or not it was the intended collaboration? Well, let me know down below, and it's TimaeuSS here, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And goodbye now.